It's the inability to think critically. The inability to think critically. It's not just in the United States. It's clearly in the United States. But the University of Melbourne did an exhaustive study and found out, again, in Australia, in the United States, in Europe, in Japan, in other countries, people have lost the ability to think critically. And that sets us up to being taken in and to give our allegiance to a toxic leader. See, and that's why I want you to think about that. The most toxic leader that will ever come, that will ever live, will be the Antichrist. And I want you to be aware of who he is. I want you to not be sucked in. I don't want you to give your allegiance to him. See, there are two key figures in the last days that we need to watch for. One is the Antichrist and the other is the false prophet. The Antichrist will be a political leader. And in 1 John 2:18, it tells us that he will come in the last hour. Not just the last days, but the last hour. And so in 1 John 2:18, it says, "Dear children, the last hour is here. You have heard that the Antichrist is coming, and already many such Antichrists have appeared. From this we know the last hour has come." So John thought that maybe it was in his day. But what he did tell us was actually true for our day is when the Antichrist is revealed, we know the time is very, very near. Not just the last days, but the last hour. I want you to think about this. The Antichrist is going to be very charismatic. He's going to captivate the attention of the world and the hearts of the world. And he will actually ensnare millions, if not billions, of people. Imagine a global leader who is very influential and loved by millions, if not billions, but he has the cunning of Hitler. And he has a satanic agenda. And that's the man that is about to be revealed. So that's one of two key figures that we need to be aware of in the last days. The second one is the false prophet. The false prophet will be a spiritual leader who will use his influence to back the Antichrist. And he will tell everybody that we need to follow him. He will put a stamp of approval on all of his agenda. And the false prophet is a spiritual deceiver who promotes the Antichrist.